Hi-oh, beefer! Away!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Critscast. We are back with coverage of Season 25 of Prem Highlander. This is Week 2, Feila eSports taking on Sensation. My name's Godfather, joined by DuMmTm on the mic. Join our Discord. Sub here on Twitch, as well as on YouTube.
Really caught up with the present. We're now in Week 2, and we're playing Week 2 games. And we've also seen 2 games previous to this one here. One of Feila's already has been played. Sensation has not played yet, with only 5 teams in a 6-team normally division. Obviously, one team always skips out, as you would imagine here. So they've been having the free time so far, but now it's time to get to work for the winners of Division 1.
Let's take a look at the rosters here.
On the other side, Sensation, more or less the same roster as from last season.
You want to start your season off strong. You want to get those wins in. We are going live in under 60 seconds here, under 90 seconds at least. So do you have a score prediction for us?
I'm going to be the realist, I guess, and just say that Prem team, the caliber which Feila looks to be right now, should just be able to handle different winners very handily.
Right.
Just 3-0, clean and simple.
But I think I'm right there with you, Feila. Yeah, definitely the stronger team coming in here. It's 2 maps as usual, and trying to get those 6 points here.
Will be a tough one here. Product Gully, starting with a Product King of the Hill. First, it's a Product Final, actually. The newest version here as well. Coming to play for our first map of the night between Sensation and Feila eSports.
Yeah, we will get right in onto this mid, and it's going to be Feila rolling out on the red team, Sensation on blue. These demos just looking for some early spam. As always, nothing too crazy should happen yet. But here's an aggressive soldier bomb early on, and now this medic has to flood forward. He's going to go down immediately. That's Feila dying, but 4, 5, 6 down, including the medic now for the blue team, as this all falls apart, and it is just 3 alive. And this demo for Sensation also going to fall. So only the pick classes survive the mid. Feila lose their medic pretty early, but coming out on top.
Who cares if you lose your medic, if you get everything else while you were focused on the Solly bomb? They were focused just getting in, Pyro demo, just crossing point, going deep, everyone else cleans up, make a clean sweep of it pretty much. They get Dave as well, and it's even Uber at the end of this with Layla on the point with their own Uber coming up as well. So they did certainly everything right here. By the end of this one, just took charge of the mid-fight right away. Didn't let them have any funny ideas here. Let's see if they have any funny ideas now for the rest of this one. Raiden will not be the one to do it here. Shut down pretty early. Spy no chance just yet. A little bit of Kaplan is cute, but won't amount to anything just yet. The spam game getting played. No one's coming out to win it yet. Davey eats some of his own pipe at the end. Walks into a roller, and another one as well. Joan just makes every bit of space. The demo one tries to take just a minefield.
Yeah, it's a nice pipe from downtown there to secure the kill. The soldier's doing a little bit of fighting on the side. That's going to be Sensation Soldier coming out on top over Wildjack, but dying in turn, so that's a trade out on the soldier class. Spy goes in, picks off the sniper. That is Buko down for Feila. Maybe an opportunity here for Sensation to start thinking about coming forward. It is even Ubers. Actually, Red's going to come right in here with their Uber. Feila looking to get some good damage, but they don't find anything. And the medic chuckled up to the air is really the only concern for Sensation. Their Uber will fade as well. Not too much being found.
Yeah, luckily they fight used pretty quickly, but the damage is there from Davey. 2 for 1, 5. Wildjack with the bomb from behind. Oh, no one's watching flank. Everyone's looking for the medic, and once again, abusable positioning here, and they lose Layla maybe, but it just doesn't matter enough because they're all so busy doing that. They don't see anyone coming from the flank here. Wildjack with huge cleanup here will keep them on the point for a little bit longer. I don't know for how long. The spawns are very slow for Feila right now. Even exchanges like this, not pretty for the team on point, but even then, it's just getting so much more bonus time out of this. Is already down to only a minute now for the red team.
Yeah, good point there to make. It's going to be 1:09 on the clock before Sensation's able to take the cat back. Forward down, still respawning for Feila as they lose Wildjack a little later into the fight. Here's the soldier jumping behind on the blue team, going to try to harass that sniper. Joanne does go down to Carpi, so no demo available for Feila as they try to come forward. It's going to be slow going. A great opening pick there from Carpi.
It really looked like they were all just going to sack Layla for that second. 4 people peeked forward, one was behind already, soldier already down after the initial bomb, but no one really committed after the initial Kazuki play, which is surprising in their positioning, but maybe the smart thing to do here. They do need to restore for a lot of time. Gotta play it safe at some point here as they take the fight. Carpi wins the sniper v sniper. That's a great one to have early here. They just
soldier
go in for the
though.
exchange.
Not gonna find
clean
too
much.
Well. That was a very clean air shot, but they're not gonna find too much on this Uber at the end of the day. Wildjack actually does go down to a nice headshot from Carpi. That's 5. And and then a reflex kill onto the demo. Takes down Sensation. 3 down for Sensation here. Dave about half health, trying to hide behind rock, avoiding the spy narrowly. No way, Sneaky. Oh, well, I guess he's sneaky, so he'll be getting out.
I mean, that's good enough, right? They already have a couple of kills. We're certainly keeping off the point. Zam juggled up as well. No chance there for the NG. Will just get sniped down with no chance to survive as well. This is just time slowly but painfully ticking away from Sensation here. They gotta make a move quick, and Dave does no Uber yet. Slight disadvantage too, so they won't have a better Uber if anything. They just gotta get going already here. Just go in, not Uber at all. Really good bomb by Kazuki, just nukes Layla down. Can Feila recover from this? The damage is looking to come in here. They're trying to get to Dave. Dave is fairly weak, but no one's getting over point just yet.
Oh, they're just 3 alive though, and now they're gonna lose them! Oh, the spy comes through, Sneaky picks up the sniper, and then there's no hope for Dave. Very late death, and there's 20 seconds now on the clock before Feila still in control of the point. This is gonna be coming down to the wire for Sensation. They gotta make an effort to touch the point soon.
No, it's gonna be a tough one here. Time is ticking away from them as we go, and they still have a spy to worry about as well, right? You have a tunnel vision point. It's so easy for the spy to get something here. Going down early is a lot of damage at the point. Grip as well.
Soldier
from the sideline does some good damage. Gets one heavy cleanup as well. A snipe too. They're getting kills very slowly, but not enough of them on Feila. They do even lose their medic at the end of all this. I believe she got sniped and
stabbed out by Raylan. Yeah, Raylan comes in the background, lurking throughout that fight, and then finds the fairly easy stab. Sneaky on the other side of things, he has now cloaked up and trying to rotate around. It's just a Pyro and a medic stuck in this corner. The medic crosses a very ballsy play, but they can't let this point go away. They're going to cap this point out for free, and Feila. Feila will just walk onto the point and cap this out, so it's going to be 1-0 for them.
Yeah, it's a lose-lose situation. You go point, there's just people waiting for you. You're gonna block them and they just kill you on the way, or you just don't do anything and you lose regardless.
Yep, pretty much. We'll get in onto the second mid. I'm seeing good play right now at Akarpi. I'm looking for Sensation to really play around their sniper and wait for those picks before doing anything crazy. Alright, there's opening pick on the other side of things as Buka will pick off the heavy, and now a lot of aggression flooding forward. This demo's going to go down. The medic in a bit of trouble as well. Has to run away. Joanne will go down on the other side of things. Dave's staying alive. It's only 3 alive here for Feila, as there was a great collapse. The spy, Raylan, will be getting behind. Look for a decloak in a second, but he's going to decloak right onto Layla, who's aware of the soldier jumping forward. Will there be time? Yes! Kazuki comes forward and picks off the medic late into the fight, and that is a long... Well, it's actually going to be 5 seconds, but it's a lot of ad now for Sensation and Dave the EI rates.
Yeah, Ash was really good here as well. Just able to deal with the aggression of Layla, Feila, sorry, early on in the mid-fight. Much better than before here. Puts him into a good start. Davey eats a funny knife, but will not bleed to death here. It's all fun and net from Sensation for a good start to the round, of course, already here, but it took quite a while. Only 30 seconds so far with the long drawn-out first cap. Eventually going their way here. Can Feila recover? No, they cannot! Immediate snipe by Karpi on first chance. Still will have to use. They eat so much damage off this. They gotta clean up well here to make sure nothing kills them post-Uber as well, but looks like that's happening just fine for them right now.
Yeah, that is nobody going down on the side of Sensation. They're 215, excuse me, still in control of the point. They don't lose their medic, don't drop any players. Raylan will go down here, gets caught out by the heavy, but they're still in great positioning. And taking out Viljack early, they will lose their sniper. Buko finds the counter snipe, and now Sneaky's in a position where he wants to do something, he just can't. The aggression comes forward from Feila. They're just playing the cap, doing their best. Blue Soldier does go down, still down 2 now. Not too much content. Oh no! Down goes Dave. Nice clean headshot there.
So far so good here. Spy comes in as well, but will just swing and miss on the scout. Dave down. Big Uber to Layla here. Great position for the Rats to be in. Domic's flank will get spotted right away as well. Will not have a chance to make a move from the backlines here. Only 1 down is the entry right now. That's affordable enough as is here if they just play this well right now. And what's going to be the response here? Nice snipe. Sure, scout down is a start. Helps with the sack if that's what they want to do here. But maybe they just go straight point. But be careful, those snipers right there. They just walk right into it.
You can't be walking into those sight lines. I know it's easier to say for us. Here's the spy, Raylan. He's in position behind, but Buko is going off right now. He's on a 5-6, but Raylan comes forward. Great play. A salvage as Dave right now staying alive, although he may have just respawned. Yeah, he just respawns.
Yeah, he was
as
done.
Layla goes down.
Dave was down the entire time while that happened here, which is good, I guess, in retrospect. If you could do it this quickly, get the medic as fast as you can, just make sure you have anything to play with now going forward. But Feila's timeout, despite the med dev here, Still ticking down, gets close to even at this rate here, and it's not like they haven't Uber for a long time here. Maybe they want to non-Uber play, want to point, just pressure with cap time, but this is a dangerous game to play sometimes.
Oh, watching the spy, gets Dave, nice pick off by Sneaky. A lot of frags actually being found right now by Feila. Layla is gonna live, it looks like. There's not too much of a threat coming in now. Kuzuki goes forward, can't secure it. Raylan is gonna be lurking, going for that heavy now. Will find that stab. Go and get this medic. The heavy hasn't called it out apparently. Raylan almost was able to just walk forward. Has to back off now. That will be back in favor of Feila, about 50% to work with.
All that effort, and they won't get the point nor the medic here, so it just did not accomplish anything in the end. For Sensation, they find the sniper in the end, makes playing point a little bit easier here, but they lose 2 right away forward. Jones still forward really weak, but seems to be able to just dance around the rock and take decent damage here. Will eventually go down just a bit too far forward. They're all on his lonesome, but even then, Sensation just on disadvantage here. Know very well that Later should have any moment, and the fight taken right now is dangerous here, but they don't even get it. Instead, the bombs in right away. Kazuki with clean rockets here, but a nice stab as well. Both medics go down again, and it's just one step forward, one step back for Sensation, and the cleanup is looking good as well. So many people down and/or incredibly weak. Staying on point is just a death sentence, and even the ones that are on point are just easy cleanup.
Oh, nice shot there by Carpy to take down Buko. The Heavy's going to eat a sandwich in the corner. 30 seconds on the clock here. Feila still in control of the point. Sensation, they got to go forward soon. A nice headshot finding that angle was Carpy. Here comes a little bit of the aggression. The medic's just going to sit in pocket. Here's the scout being very aggressive. Wants to take down the Spyro if he can. That beam keeping him alive so far. Down goes the Pyro for the blue side. Doesn't look like they're going to lose anything else, though. A nice frag onto Sun. No Engie in play for Feila.
Not many things in play for Sensation either. Quick kills, there are sniper in one, sniper the other, just shoots them down, and instantly everyone's over the point. The moment they have a second to do it, they're just on the point already. Just no second wasted here. Clean things up immediately before anyone can react. And is this round over? It looks like it. Layla has the Eva coming up as well. There needs to be people teleporting in point right now. Raylan with the stab. Counts as a bad
That was the laggiest that is. You gotta be mad. If you're Leyland, you are mad. That
Did you know
the
spy class is Gabe Newell's favorite class in this game?
Raylan says in chat, okay, that was nonsense. I'm sorry, Layla. Because that was nonsense. Feila will win the rounds, go up 2-0, but that is crazy.
Oh, Layla hits him with the colon B. This is how you know it's serious. Map point Feila. 1 point away here on the map before they go ahead, win out of it, and just run away with 3 points out of map number 1. Clean record would be nice to have here. Certainly Sensation is putting up a decent effort, but just whenever they're getting something done, Feila just one-ups them every time and just keeps it even as it is. Just constantly, one red goes down, everyone dies on the other side, and it just goes either way.
Jetpack! Oh, Pyro jetpack onto Dave! He's gonna get deleted here! That's a huge sack play going forward. Also picking off the Pyro. But not finding too much else. It's actually just 4 alive on the side of Feila. Sensation might win this mid-fight if they can find the damage onto that Heavy. He's 1 health right now. Sitting on China will find a sandwich. A spot to eat a sandwich there and live, but Ad will be in favor of Feila. Point for the first time on Sensation side.
Well, Will tactically hunted on Kazuki because he knew he was weak, just runs in, fists him once, and no chance for the Soldier to live that at that point. Can't really counterfrag the Soldier. The Heavy Eva with fists out as well, Fist of Steel just soaking up that damage. Alright, they got the point, that's good, but they don't have an Uber, so as long as this Uber isn't terrible, it's actually fine. Later turns around, reacts in time, can pop as well, and has to very much. Weak already, can't delay this anymore, so early Uber might not be the drop.
Tate might be in trouble. He's just sitting in the house here, kind of isolated, but now he's going to group up with his demo. He should be okay.
Not done yet, though. BB runs in as well, finds one more, finds 2, super down as well. Medic corner, Scout comes in one side, Pyro the other, and they are just still so far forward and get punished for it. Hope to keep positioning. Did not want to go back any further, but will get punished for their mistake here. Great pickup as well. Get the Cappy as well. Maybe lose it right away as well. Zam tries to desperately get this, but no chance against the pistol shots of Sneaky. And with that, Feila will get themselves a nice bit of point time and a lot of advantage as well.
Yeah, good time on point. Here's the Soldier jumping in for the 2-shot. Kazuki! Oh, absolutely deletes Layla. That is a med down. Dave at 25% right now on his side. Here's the Soldier jumping in. It's a 1-2. Can he find the 3rd rocket? The Spy instead coming forward. Dave still in a bit of trouble. The ragdolls flying everywhere as people are dying left and right. And Scout just walks right in on the flank and finds a frag with Dave. Still staying alive. Has to be careful. BB wants to come in. missing his shots, and here's the spy. Dave going down. It is Respawn Simulator for the medic from Sensation. Hate to see it.
Yeah, won't Feila have any opening at all. They're just taking it the entire way here. One person can go in, they all follow through. Really good coordination on aggression there to just make sure that these fights are not just won, they're won dominantly enough that they don't have to worry about anyone getting to the medic lane, and just make sure they keep this point for as long as possible. Full team back to respawn for Sensation. And they have 2 minutes left to go around here with a little bit of advantage as well. They need to shut down these bombs a little bit more now to be sure about that, but at the moment not looking too bad for them at all.
Now Braylon is lurking, has been a pretty powerful spy thus far. Kazuki wins the duel, but down goes Dave again! He is just having a hell of a time here. Layla alive and at 75%. Not too much pressure going forward right now. The cap is being contested by the side of Feila. Grip going down, trying to deny it. Ruko winning the SVS at the end of the day, but Sensation will take the cap back. Although I don't know how long they'll be able to hold it here.
And bombs again, scout feeds as well. That moment goes down for the cause. On top of that, you get the force out as well. They got what they wanted. Is it enough right now? Recap will happen fairly quickly for Feila. We'll get a little bit more time out of this one. It's advantage to Dave, but not a lot. And with this little time, maybe they feel forced to just make a move before the Uber's even up right now. And just take the even fight on point, non-Uber involved at all here. It's a dangerous game to play. They've been there before. They lost these rounds when they tried, but time's slowly but surely running out here on the final minute for Feila.
Now Feila just trying to secure this last win. Here's the soldier jumping in. Oh, the 2-shot again! Actually coming in to help was the demo there. The med dying. But now Dave dies on the... Oh, right back on the other side. Gets sniped down. And it's just 2 alive now for the blue team. Sensation desperately trying to cap this out as they all just get melted. The meat grinder activated for Feila eSports. 40 seconds on the clock and looking pretty clean.
That's really just the story of the game. Sensation does one good play against Layla and then immediately just complete disaster strikes afterwards. Dave dies, everyone dies, something like that will happen every single time. Feila's plan B is just looking really, really strong here. Will maybe just about squeeze out the cap here right now. Lose a demo for it right away though. Really, really crucial one to lose this early. No explosive classes on the field for the blue squad, and it stalls for time, but will it for long? Can't use the snipe. Layla wants the kills over the point, but dies for it instantly.
Dave may be in a bit of trouble. The soldier jumps forward and gets the 2 rocket kill again. Both medics having so much trouble staying alive to the soldier bombs. Might as well just put your mini sentries down on top of your medic, see if that does anything to help. But, you know, at this rate, it might not make too much of a difference. But 12 seconds on the clock for Feila, trying to win this 3-0 on map number 1. Doesn't look like Sensation's in the position
Joe is just going aggro all the way to spawn. Really wants the early kills. Gets Davey early as well. Awkward exchange to take. Davey gets a fast spawn drone. Another 15 seconds away from coming up on the field as well. But no, that moment might just be what they need here, because everyone can just run on point, deal the damage, and just shut them down. Sun with the cleanup on the medic of all things as well. Turns out, playing the Devilman there for your own will get rewarded. Just no chance to win that fight. Superior at the end by Feila on all fronts on the combo here. And Vilcek goes down for the logs as well to an air blast.
Unfortunate for the logs, but doesn't matter too much in the grand scheme of things. Feila winning that 3-0. Are we going to take a look at logs here, or are we going to go right to map number 2?
So I don't think that's going to happen. So we have a little bit of time to spare before map 2 will start. It's going to be Gullywash coming up soon.
And Joanne going really big, 651 damage per minute, followed by PB for 46. As Joe top frags, and then the heavy sniper and spy. That is just dominance from the side of Feila. Might as well take a opportunity to mention all the ways you can support us here at Critscast. Your support goes directly to casters and production. In terms of socials, be sure to join the Discord, keep up to date with all the community events, as well as follow us on Twitter for all sorts of announcements there. Definitely check all those things out. And again, we appreciate your support. Let's turn our attention back to map number 2 of this matchup. Yeah, we saw Feila take a 3-0 on map number 1. Now we're on Gullywash. Got some 5 CP action.
Apparently we're playing F3 or F2, one of those newer versions of the map fix Gullywash versions. The map fix version changes a couple of things. Nothing too dramatically. It's still Gully at the end of the day.
Players finally getting onto this here server. It'll be Sensation on Red, it looks like.
I don't remember if that's the opposite rank from before, but looks like it is.
But anyway, it doesn't matter. We're getting started here. Feila eSports up 1-0 over Sensation in this week 2 matchup. Now on Gullywash. Feila rolling out on the blue team We'll get right into this one, although, you know, Scallywash, slow rollouts.
Well, we'll see. DuMmTm's going quick already. Try to beat it out to the midpoint here. Try to get some damage pumped towards the big door area. Get someone weak early, potentially Parasane into most of that. Not much damage dealt just yet here. But they find Zamp immediately. He tries to sneak up from the staircase there, but just hunted down with the flank. BB Vilcek behind, going quick into the backend while everyone's going on
Dave's
the point.
gonna die.
And the flank comes in behind. No mercy. BB from
Dave's
behind
gonna
with Vilcek
die.
as well. Complete mincemeat out of Sensation here.
Lord, that is disgusting. That is just, you hate to see that, but Feila with a beautiful flank play, now at 95%. Oh, Engineer has his mini sentry up on last, won't be doing too much to stop the onslaught. Hopefully the scout is able to escape, and Raylan is deep in the back line, still looking for a play if possible.
No, trust me, the Spy will win this for sure. They're gonna just get the stab 10 seconds ago before Layla used it to last just now. Getting grip on point as well, letting all the stickies. BB tries to bait out the 6 as well. He do a good amount of damage, 4 kills, Dave included. It's just a heavy behind point and DuMmTm that's nowhere close to tap. No mercy for Wiethoofd there, wrapping this thing up in no time at all. Speed running 120 for the first round.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's gotta be a speedrun cap from Feila. And 2 med deaths already, I believe, for Dave. One of them definitely not his fault. Well, I don't know. It's hard to really have it be the medic's fault when you get flanked by 2 players, but whatever. We're in mid number 2. Feila looking dominant yet again here. An early pick by Carpi onto the scout. No flanking for you this time, sir. And Joanne's gonna come right back and finds a nice pipe from downtown. Pick up that NG. Vilcek still wants to go for this flank. He was doing some good damage there. Raylan dies. Joe on the other side means no demo for the blue team. Now Sneaky also going down. It's a couple loss for Feila. And Layla actually going down late. Gets shot in the back as he's trying to escape. The question is, will Dave stay alive?
No one's really close.
Vilcek's
Vilcek's behind, so that is nice, I suppose. But it's not close just yet, and someone's coming his way from spawn as well. It's Zamp fairly aware he's there as well. So all good for Sensation right now as well. Stop making this map here go to a Summoning Sword video just yet. Slowing things down and in fact putting it into a complete reverse in their own favor now. Full advantage into the opposite pass.
Vilcek's still on this midpoint though. And I'm looking for him to try to bomb in and get something done, but it's looking like River will be the play here for Sensation. They try to work their way forward. Vilcek in a bit of trouble. He does take down the NG, but very weak now himself. The River play looking good so far. The Uber's going to come in, trying to get this gun down early. So far staying alive though. This Uber isn't able to find anything really. The sniper is dead. Demo pushed into the corner. Reflect kills from Grip. Takes down Carpi. They do find Layla again, but at what cost?
Yeah, I mean, if you focus them at that much, you're gonna just make yourself vulnerable to wasting a lot of time doing only that and nothing much else here. Late entry for the Spider here as well. Gets the gun. That's cute. Not gonna get much done though. Can't go for the cap either. Later going down obviously hurts, but with Dave still not having respawned yet either, late death on the guy as well. It's actually advantage for Feila out of their Matt dying immediately on the Uber push, so disastrous post-Uber for the side of Sensation here, and all they have just going for them is Rylane dropping down onto point and only getting the pyro.
Yeah, they'll die for it as well. Carpi does go down to pipes from Joe. So no pick classes on the field for Sensation. Apologies if I start cutting out. I think my internet is being throttled real hard, so apologies if that's an issue. But here comes the aggression from Feila coming back forward. That demo just stands no chance. They do pick off the demo on the other side. Kazuki finding Joe. No demos on the field, but Med is in trouble again. This play from Vilcek just successful time and time again. Dave does. Yeah, you can't peek that heavy when you're that low health. Down they go, but Layla does die as well. Nice snipe from Carpi.
Uh-oh, some snipes running out. Carpi sees this match goes down, has no part of that, wants to just see this turn around in any way possible, but even these 3 kills at the end not really making things all that much better in the end. I mean, it's gonna make things awkward now, if anything, with day spawning crits here, and it's been a while since I've seen a good crit. I don't think I've seen one this Highlander season yet, for what it's worth, but there's not been too many games yet either. Sneaky from behind over. Spy plays actually plenty. Sneaky not being an exception here as well.
There's Soldier Bomb! Oh, I thought Vilcek was going to have another rocket loaded to get some good damage in, but he does stall the push, as well as the loss of 3 on the side of Sensation. It's going to be a big door push from Feila coming in down below here. Buko looking for a snipe, can't quite find it. Vilcek is going to be threatening this soldier though. Kosuki trying to go and deny that. This crits now. Oh, it doesn't matter. Buko comes in with a nice body shot, picks up Dave at about 91%. So Uber cleanly in favor of Feila.
I mean, the scoreboard right now just says it all. Joan is like double top scoring everyone else as well, and the next highest is on, like, not even close on the other team as well. Just putting in the damage with everyone else following through. Kapi wants to climb the scoreboard very quickly as well. Here puts in some work. They're still trying to get it to second tier anyway. Put some stick there in case someone wants the medic here. But for now, it's just Joan in, the only one that got through the sideline just now. Needs to put the damage into the shutter door, but manages to do that successfully here. And slowly but surely they start to take some entrance as well. Joan goes down, but clean up onto Beak Dogs and the snipe onto Dave will just decide this by themselves, I think.
That was an opening snipe onto Dave, who was peeking that shutter, and then Buko was able to just peek himself and find the easy shot, take down that medic. So, full ad, 100% for Feila, capping out the second point, ready for the last push, and these players just getting in position to respawn. Got a level 2 up for Sensation's defense.
Yeah, it's as much as they can really have you right now. Feila, everyone fully buffed except for Sneaky, who still lives anyway, gets out in time. There's Uber coming in just as they were busy checking the spy here. The Uber comes running through. They still lose the spy in the end, but Paro tries to delay. He goes down pretty quick. Get 2 more on top of this. No point time just yet, though. Might make this doable, especially with these kills they've gotten so far.
Oh, but BB's just running around like a menace. He's going to probably take down the scout as well. He will find that. Dave picks up Sun. The point presence hasn't quite come through. This Heavy doing his best to hold it down. BB finds Dave yet again. The Heavy now dying. The Pyro who respawners trying to come through. The reflect kills on the Billjack as this Pyro goes huge. The hero plays, but can they finally take down BB? The question still remains. Yes, they will. Cubone comes in with the, what is that, Force of Nature he's running?
Yes. Please don't mention it anymore, or certain people in the chat will go on tirades about how good it is. We do not want to encourage this behavior.
Grip just does his best, but they can't find anything. Now Sneaky might be feeding as well, but Dave goes down to a nice snipe from Buko. And that'll be big ad back in hands of Feila.
Oh, that changes things very quickly there as well. Buko not done peeking yet. We lose BB in the meantime, but see what's coming up any moment here. Can maybe wait for Grip at least. Well, I mean, going in with no heals for anyone doesn't sound too bad just yet either as well. Vital just takes this through a river with the Devilman. Only level 1 on point. The Dispenser goes down with it as well. Captime needs to be there for this to really be threatening, but Drone just takes matters into his own hands, get damage over point, and the Captime in front follows through. Who needs anyone else in the Uber if the Heavy and the Devilman just 2-man push this by themselves?
Yusuke almost got to the point there as well, but didn't touch on the Heavy. Turns around, guns them down as the match. The round ends, 2-0 for Feila. And Sensation really need to change something up here. Back on stock, not running the crits to mid. Probably a smart idea, but you know, maybe they'll get interested in changing things up later. It's going to be a big door rotation early from Feila, trying to come up. Joanne will go down immediately. The soldiers in the air, missing mid-air shot was the side of Billjack, but anyway, the fight continues. Billjack is going to be looking to flank right now. 2 down for the blue team. Sun dead. Harpy finding a nice shot there as well. Now it's 4 down for the blue team. Only 2 for Sensation. So looking a little better. They're going to cap out this mid.
Yeah, they've just not let them have too much freedom over the point after the first one here. It went disastrously wrong, but looks like they learned a lesson from that one here. Have to stare down the sniper, but Kapi has a fun time doing so. Buko down. Easy time for the Finn to get here. Now it's just a medic and the Heavy stuck on the wrong side of the second point. And the snipe's funny and all, but there was no getting out of that for the medic here. Kapi actually cleans up before Davey could even hit the last pipe there as well. Just steals all the kills from his teammates for himself.
I mean, he had a nice shot, so would have been a kill for him either way. But both medics do die there one after another. Two completely different things. I think Dave died to the Heavy there, and Layla died to the sniper, but we are back on crit streak for Sensation, so again, looking to swap things up here, trying to make a play or two happen as the time continues to tick down. 20 minutes left on the clock.
It's going to speed things up a little bit. It's going to get them advantage a lot sooner here, but it's going to make things a lot harder against Pyro and Engineer specifically if they're not ready for it. However, who's not ready here at all? John just really deep into lobby, looks for some damage. He eats a lot of it himself, but juggles himself out just barely, courtesy of Davies' trap or sticks there as well. Awkward exchange. Somehow they get actually out the better here in the end, and they just keep on going back in. They just hope to catch the crowd aware, get a double kill as well. Crits coming in slowly but surely from River here, not popped just yet, and there's a gun in the way too. What are you gonna do about that? I guess just kill the Engie. Oh, but Layla just goes lobby. No one gonna.
Oh, don't. Oh, I thought he was gonna die, but no, nothing found on that crit. Dave peeks an angle again.
Just walk away from them.
Yeah, now it's 90% though for the blue team, and Dave dying again to Billjack in River. V-Clocks is on a 5k, but just doesn't protect his med well enough there.
Yeah, it's frustrating as well to see him have to go down this much as well. Granted, I mean, Uber down or Medic dying afterwards as well, it's like a bad disadvantage either way. What matters now is that they stopped him from getting second auto easily here. Kapi already on that, sniped down drone right away with Tank only now respawning as well. Wastes a lot of time before Feila can really get into playable position, really slowly into lobby. Hope that just maybe someone peeks into the sideline here just now, but don't want to really push out as much as before anymore. Just slowly, eventually throw someone on point and try to keep control towards this big door area.
Yeah, it's going to be just a lot of spam being exchanged there in big doors. The cap does come through for Feila, getting back their second. There's an Uber from the side of blue team. I thought they might drop there, but nope. They will come in with the Uber, and instead, Joanne pipes down 3, including Dave. So the downtown pipe still powerful from Joanne.
Yeah, it's going to put in the work here and gets them all the way flipped around again. Big advantage coming up the moment Dave spawns. It's like 30 already here. They're taking mid as we speak. Don't get faults as well. John just waiting for the spawn. Given Dave's the first one to open the door. This is exactly what I mean. What I was talking about before, product. The frustration's kicking in. He wants to see what's going on for his team, and it's just going to get him punished.
Layla was almost in trouble there, but Kazuki comes in. Or when Kazuki comes in, but unable to secure the kill. No way someone peeks this spawn camp as well. Okay, good. No one's in the forward spawn, and back to last again for Sensation, trying to survive the siege of Feila.
Yeah, it's gonna come in very soon. Layla on 85 any second now to get some entry kills already. No spy, no scout to worry about. Cost him the solly maybe, but that's a worthwhile trade to take here if it all goes quick from here. Squaring up in River, just popping right in there.
Yep, popping right in. The Pyro going for the point. Down goes 4, 5, 6 for Sensation, only losing 1 on the other side. This is an absolute meat grinder that Feila is just rolling on forward with, and that'll be round number 3 with 17:45 to play.
Yeah, really, really solid game so far here. Managed really well to get out of last as well. Just not rushing anything, right? They like lost some people leaving last initially before they even got to this one. And just took it nice and slow, waited until they had more people, waited until they got cap time, and didn't like rush anything, didn't chase anyone, just took control of lobby into big door and took it one step at a time. A really nice showcase of exactly that play right there. Gets them rewarded all the way to a 3-0 lead. 2 more rounds and it is game over.
Hugo will stand up and immediately find Walter Weiss. Down goes Kazuki as well, keep on falling. After that, a couple found on the other side of things, but Sneaky Cat comes in with 2 big kills, and Medic and Demo both falling. It's just this Pyro alive. Super Inhumanitarius? Question mark? I have been avoiding saying his name, but no, he will die as well. Yeah, super. I guess I've been told by Wiethoofd. He'll die late into this. The respawners coming in, but we're right back where we were a moment ago with Feila looking to take yet another round.
Yeah, I mean, it just needs to be clinical one again. Quick through main it is this time here. People under point try to get to the cap right away, and Viethoofd says choose between a rock and a hard place here, push into the heavy on the on point or the scout under, and it's just gonna be death either way for the point to be wide open for the taking for Feila eSports, and it's gonna be match point. 1 more, they get all 6 points out of this match.
Challenging their own speedrun from the first round here. We're just at like 6:30 at the end of that round.
Yeah, maybe we do make the summoning sword video at the end of the day.
Yeah, but here we go. What may very well be the last mid of tonight as Sensation goes big door. And Feila does as well. Here's an early bomb from the soldier, colliding in midair, not finding too much. Dave eats a rocket on the corner, immediately finding the back. 2 immediately dying though. Oh, it is just destruction as Joe finds damage in on the combo. And that is a team wipe on mid. Layla dies, but is it worth it in the end? No.
It's a tale as old as time, really, on both Sixes and Highlander. The desperation enemy side mid. You just want something to change. You have not practiced this enough, but you know what worked, what has happened so far hasn't worked either. Switch it up and it's just ending even worse than before because, quite frankly, the other team is just that much better as teams and just is ready for every eventuality on this mid fight right now. Shoot them down completely.
Feila?
Someone DCs as well, but
yeah,
who
Feila's
cares?
down 1.
They are down 1 and they just keep on rolling.
They're down their scout right now. And also on crits, Layla hoping to style, I guess, at the end.
I mean, if you're on this position on last for up 15 minutes and expected roughly even Uber, they're not going to push off 1 scout kill anyway, right? Like, if BB was feeding here instead, they would push off this regardless. So, really, does it make a difference? They know it doesn't. They're not going to waste anyone's time, let alone their own. They just want to keep on figuring out how they're going to push this once this crit comes up.
Yeah, especially as you just mentioned, the crits coming up means that being down one is easily equalized. Here's the spy coming in behind, though. They're going to find the demo. They don't find a medic. But no demo to pop the crits on. It's just a soldier is your best bet. Walter also goes in there, doesn't find much. And that's a pretty good play there. They get the force out on the crits somehow. The Uber back in on the other side of things. Sensation chasing. If they can keep this Uber up, it might be good, but doesn't look like they'll chase down Lele quite yet. Sensation holding on a little bit longer here.
More check, BB. He's not rejoining. Hello? Anyone call him? He might be needed here. They're starting to lose position here quite a bit, being as many down as they are, plus a scout of the team right now as well. Get Sensation out of last at least. Severely missing some numbers here right now to keep position of second here, but Joan just has traps and choke. Never mind. Raylan gets the better out of that one. No one with her.
No one with the medic. Scout runs right forward. The power of the Scout closing that gap. Dave the right alive, but being pressured a bit by the Pyro. We'll find some heals there before eating even more spam. Can we kill this demo man is the question. Viljack going in for it. Will find the frag and likely escaping through choke as well. That's only 3 left alive for Feila. Sensation has not yet taken the midpoint though.
It's a slow process here, but they're on the way here. The only one really in position to do anything about this is Spy and maybe Joan who's peeking, but I don't think he's going to commit much either all alone into the midpoint where he's expecting everyone to be waiting for him already, so plays it safe, expect him to go choke as well. Quick rotation here by Layla before anyone even peeks through choke at all. They're ready, they're waiting, they want to deny this Uber, they don't want to run away from it all too much either, they just want to take their heads-on approach. And Sensation, unsure where to go, rotate twice back around to Victor, right into the level 1 that just greets them there and wastes their time.
BB is back in the field here. Raylan dies, killing Joe. And the Uber is out, and a beautiful bomb by beautiful bomb. Layla dies 2 V-Clocks. And the question is, does Dave live here as they're only 5 alive? Looks like it, although Feila might make a play. They're going to have their spy go out. Not going to go for a play instead. Going to set up on last, the more conservative approach, the better play, for sure.
I mean, at the end of the day, the timer is on their side right now. They just keep it ticking down without any score being changed for Sensation here. So might as well play it safe for as long as they can here right now. It's after all on the team in red to have to make the first move here with people slowly still dying. Vilcek finding the sniper of all people as well. They just have to wait here for the Uber. Let's waste another up to 40 seconds at least before that team up and running, and then that has to work as well. Preferably first try. It's gonna be a tough one.
Will be a tough one. T-Bone does go down there. Gun down. Sneaky has to find one more. He picks up Walter. The Uber is full, and Sensation really wants to make a play here. It's going to be solo onto the demo. Joanne finding some frags early. V-Clutch goes down. On the other side, they do lose Joanne. There's pressure onto the point right now. The Pyro doing his best. Sensation will actually take a round here. And make it 4-1.
I can't believe the Highlander push worked in Highlander. This is unheard of. The Pyro on point just airbus everyone away. Everyone at 6s keeps trying it, it never works. But it turns out, sometimes it just doesn't, right? Sometimes it just happens.
Well, BB disconnecting there gave a lot of momentum for Sensation, and now is back in this. Still with 0 points on the board. Wasn't able to make anything happen at the end of last round, but we're in on another mid, and it's immediately Carpy finding a nice knife onto Layla. Buko also taking down. Crit falling as well. Carpy is going on fire right now. Sneaky finds one on the other side as Dave also going to go down. Oh, it's all falling apart for the side of Sensation. Sneaky going to go down here, or Sneaky maybe living here. Feila only has 1 alive, so it will work out.
Crisis averted. Nice. Carpy found the imposter. No more deaths on their side just now. Prevented from going worse because everyone was so weak. Pistols could have easily like 1 to 2 shot everyone that was left on point there for a moment and prevented this from even going as well as it is. And I mean, it already got prevented to be even better than this because Dave just went down to a really nice bomb by Vilcek, I believe, at the end of all this one, making sure that it's just once again a very slow process for Sensation.
BB aggressing here, trying to deny this point, will be successful. Kicks off Raylan. Here's the soldier jumping forward as well, doing good damage in. V-Glocks is down, as are 4 others. 5 others. Dave will go down to Vilcek yet again. But Layla dying. This is just not looking good for Sensation.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a painful comeback to make happen here, and Feila just knows what they're doing, but they don't give them any chance at all here. The med kill is nice, but once again comes at an equal trade once more. Kazuki in the backlines is annoying, but look at that, everyone's just ready for it. BB on one side, Son on the other. Nowhere to go for the soldier here. No mercy whatsoever. And they're already on mid with some people. Sneaky just gets some cap time. Might be surrounded a little bit. Raylan gets 2 for the price of 1 back. That needs to be shot onto the spy as well. And Sensation more than happy to take this fight now.
Yeah, they want to go in with this. Oh, great reflect there by Grip. And Sensation only has to contest with 3 players here. The NG Pyro going down there. So now just the NG and the Heavy. Heavy sitting in choke here. And the NG out a little bit further. Respawners, we have this crits almost in play for the side of Sensation. Dave looking to make something happen. He now has called out. He has it. Sneaky is underneath, looking to get a drop here if possible, but we'll have to wait and see if Sensation's able to make something happen. It looks like it's going to be onto a soldier here, but immediately it's stuffed and deleted as Joanne just lays down a carpet of damage. That is not a good play from Sensation. They will lose their med and lose the push as well.
I am pretty sure BB just took the pack and choke while Lela's on like no HP at all, which seems very questionable, but I guess they're not walking through choke just yet anyway, so she actually regens most of his health regardless before they even go. And then the sniper winning anyway, so even on full health, she might just die if they're not careful, but looks like they just about rush in there. The flank just gets to everyone in time, except Kazuki. They're so busy in choke, they're not watching under whatsoever. Soldier Bomb will just does it on his own.
Can we talk about Sun? He just like went on a rampage. He has a 5k right now. It's a powerful NG play right there from Feila's Sun. But it's not going to change too much in the course of things. They're not able to cap the second one for free. Sensation almost at the scripts. I mean, you're 61 compared to 15% and you're building faster. So we'll have an opportunity for a play here in a moment as well.
On the one hand, it's like almost surprising they stick with the crits because it's been such a mixed bag for them. On the other hand, it does speed up a lot of everything here. So I mean, if win or lose, it's gonna go fast now, and they need that, but desperately.
Yep, you gotta go fast if you are in Sensation. They have this full crits. The soldier is jumping forward, trying to contest. The engineer has his pistol out, but Dave drops through that soldier. Edgy should have just had a shotgun to deny. And now it is all Feila's for the taken here. They're gonna get right in onto the second point. A lot of players down. This is looking like the end as BB picks up his 5th kill and continues to rush forward to find Carpy as well. That's the 6th. It's just 2 alive. Some spawners likely won't be enough once this push gets in position.
Yeah, unfortunately for Feila at least, maybe not for Sensation, it's not match point anymore. Feila needs 2 more here. The win difference 5 in Europe, of course, means that 5-1 does not win you the game here. Got to do a little bit more on that. Either 7 more minutes to play or another round on top of this here. So losing that 1 round to Sensation already turning out costly right now, but they turn out to last anyway. They want to make it happen regardless. Power delays for a little bit there. Still catch 2 kills right away. Gun down as well. Want to get this to point, but Uber fades too quick to really make any point time happen yet.
Yeah, the scout goes for a hero play, but can't find it. A couple of players still alive from the side of the red team. It's just the demo now, standing alone with a mini sentry, trying to pipe down the scout. Will he be successful? Doesn't look like it. 5-1 for Feila. Again, looking for that 6th round now to get the win different 5.
Yeah, well, mid-fights have been gotten a lot better for Sensation. They obviously had the desperation enemy side 1, but just trying to play in simple, beating them on their own game worked a lot better for them here. So maybe just some more of that. At this point, making the comeback is looking so bad. You gotta take this at the very least as a good practice opportunity. If not, just do your best here to at least salvage as much of the round as you can.
Yep, we are in on this mid-fight. 2 early deaths on the side of Sensation. They're going to lose 3 now as Joe fights from downtown yet again. Dave falling there, and it's just 3, 2, 1 alive for Sensation here.
Yeah, completely blown up once again. Once again, both meds going down. Layla with a lot later death, of course, means a lot more waiting before they can really get going ultimately, but this should still be second. We could escape the spy fist fight there as well for now, but in the meantime, Jones just waddling into a river, putting up some traps, but Carpy sees it happen. Spots him right away, no chance to get out. Not too costly one though, unfortunately. Ooh, actually, yeah. To be fair, it makes no difference if they push out of here or not, right? They just gotta keep trying and trying and trying, so crits to get out. Not a good idea, I should say, but it's as good as it's gonna get to get out of here at all.
Question is, does Dave stay alive long enough to make this happen? It's been a tough question to answer a lot of this game. Oh, he is up top by River, healed up some players before, supposedly getting ready for the push in onto second. Sun is behind with just 1 health after taking down the NG. They will get in position here on the second. Dave, please don't peek a sniper shot.
But it's funny, right? You gotta do it. I mean, someone has to peek it eventually here.
Oh, is that the crits? The crits are out from very deep. They're not going to find much with it. But Dave stays alive long enough to use it. Here's a scout being ready to re-aggress. It's 85.
Okay, here's a game for you. What if the IT servers died
Sniper also
and Dave
ready to
can't
peek.
record?
Raylan looking for something?
Oh, Wiethoofd not spotting Wiethoofd at all! Oh no, turns out he was the imposter all along. And he doesn't even get a kill, because they reaction time at least, but it's still a very pointless Uber, unfortunately.
Layla does go down there. Sorry if my internet just kind of screwed itself over, but I believe I'm back. Layla is dead. Dave is alive with 75 on the crits, and it's only 5 alive, 4 alive for Feila. They want to keep going in, but they lose one more here. And, oh no, they have someone on last note, and like this, V-Clock's got to get the kill there. Dave dies just as he was getting close to the Uber. He might have had it. Tough to say. Joe does die there to a sign from Carpy. Carpy finds Sneaky as well with a clean headshot from close range. Sensation somehow holds out a little while longer, but there's 4 minutes left to play, and they are down by 4.
Yeah, it's starting to look like the low game I was watching before this, insofar that it's just Feila really, really desperately trying to just get the round quickly right now, just running in for each and every DM fight, no holds barred. Not working out too greatly, of course, which is why we've not seen too much of this just yet, but at this point there's so little left to lose for Feila. They might as well just try, see if they can get away with this and just take a heads-on fight with them here. Mixed bag still, 2 down each right now, but they have good Uber advantage here. Crits will build close to even, but not quite be enough, I don't think, so gonna be a close call here. If not for Layla just dying, Scout from behind just gets her.
Great play there, and then Carpy finds one more onto Joanne. It's just 2 alive for Feila. 1 alive Sun, who hadn't even come forward yet. Sensation holding on yet again. Maybe they can hold this off to just a 5-1, but won't really matter much.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a few more minutes before the timer ends the game for these teams right now, and maybe we see a successful crits at some point here. They were so scared of the sniper, and I can't really blame them, but once you have crits, you just gotta do it, right? Either you die trying, or they all die trying to shut you down in return here, and I think this time around might be Wilczek doing the damage here instead. Super sees it coming though, stop that guy at the very least here. Crits gets popped, but it is just warning shots, it's just blanks being fired, saying goodbye to every one of it.
Yeah, Carpy will find a kill there onto Wilczek, but not before Dave craters to the damage from Wilczek. The soldier in the air, Kazuki, does get gunned down. 2:20 to play. Spy is in. We'll pick up the sniper, dying then to the heavy immediately afterwards. Carpy's on a 5k though. Carpy's playing pretty well here.
I mean, yes, but that's like the only thing really going right now. Carpy popping off alone, like we've seen in the game the other day as well. One sniper doing a lot of work here. Does not win you the game at all. Needs 9 people on the server here, as good as the sniper class might be, to really bring this all together right now. And unfortunately, on every other front, Feila is just being leagues better.
Absolutely, they are surely showing themselves to be the dominant team, if not in all of Prem. A top 2 team here for sure. Here's the Uber from the blue team, just mopping up some kills. Vuko finds Dave again, and the time dwindling down here. It's a sad state of affairs for Sensation.
Well, this is for the logs, this is for the frag movies, this is to make clips that you can cut out the entire rest of the game from, remove the context, and feel good about yourselves. So you just gotta go in and try, right? You just gotta go in for the big shots right now. See if anyone does. At the moment, it's still Feila's game to play right now, trying to make a push forward. Not the moment for Joe to shine, but maybe for Sneaky, getting a quick 2k, just like that.
Quick 2k, that's just been Sneaky's game the entire day. Goes in and picks up Dave, and yeah, sub 60 to play. This is pretty much over.
Well, fair to say, only one person currently over 100 point, that is Mr. Joe and himself. Maybe Little or Layla could still get there, but it's gonna be like a fat kill streak for middle with Layla on the beam to make that happen. I don't think they're on a rush to do that just yet.
No, 30 seconds. They have the Uber. They might come forward here. Dave peeking the shutter. They are going to rush forward a little bit. Pyro doing his best. It's a valiant effort. Dave wants to live for the logs. The Uber is in for the blue team, doing their best, picking up a couple. And there you go. The heavy reaches 100 points. Layla does not, and that will be the game.
Windifting your opponent after this long a game with this much like stuff happening before that, honestly, is really just a showcase of, yeah, we could have done this push ages ago, but now we're doing it when it does not safety time at all.
Yeah, Sensation struggled to get on their feet the entire time. Joe dropped 50 frags, and the Heavy dropped 45. Bulljack 37. That is crazy. And,
Right.
and 531 from Joe as well. But I think that's all there is to say, unless you have something else, and then we can just start thinking about wrapping things up here. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, join our Discord, sub here on Twitch, as well as on YouTube. Check out the Patreon, look at the merch, get some of the merch. It's all great stuff, and hopefully we'll see you again here soon on Critscast. Thank you so much for watching. My name's Godfather, was joined by DuMmTm on the mic, Wiethoofd on production. Have a great night.
Hi-oh, Beaver! Away!